The first rule in oil spills is control the source. The second rule is control the source. The third rule is absolutely control the source. How to actually do that, in some cases, very complicated, right? So a dispersant is a detergent. They're oil soluble on one end and water soluble on the other end. And so what they do is they tend to break the oil up into smaller particles, right? And then because they're water soluble on one end and oil soluble on the other end, the dispersant surrounds this droplet of oil and it allows it to go in the water column, whereas the undispersed oil would like to be at the surface. It also dramatically increases the surface area. What that does is it makes it more available for biodegradation. So marine bacteria go, source of food, colonize the outside and consume it, right? And the good part about putting dispersants on it, if you get the oil dispersed in the water column, you don't see it on the surface. So things that use the surface are less impacted. Birds, as an example, or some marine mammals, or humans, right? You see the oil on the surface. If the oil was dispersed and you didn't see it, less concerned about it, right? The bad part about it is that it did do that, and what happened is organisms that are in the water are then exposed to the oil more so than they would have been if you let the oil go to the surface. So there's a delicate trade-off between whether you want the oil, leave it alone, let it go to the surface, or you want it dispersed. So the rule of thumb would be, if you want to protect birds, right, or marine mammals that use the surface or go through the surface, try to get the oil off the surface. And if you want to protect organisms in the water column, you want the oil to go to the surface.